Good evening and welcome. Thank you, Callum, for leading in our grads. We begin this evening's ceremony with our land acknowledgement. Aiswayal. We acknowledge that the Abbotsford School District is located on the traditional and unceded territory of the Seamath First Nation and Mathaqui First Nation. With this, we respect the long-standing relationships that Indigenous nations have to this land as they are our original caretakers. I now invite community member of Sumas First Nation, Chris Silver, to the stage to welcome us.
Slat Theakwatol Tel Squi Talitsikwa Samath. Good evening, everyone. My traditional name is Theakwatol. I'm a community member of Sumas First Nation, and also I'm an alumni of Bakerview as well. I graduated back in 2010, and it was quite a bit of a different time. But one thing that I do remember is that the teachers that I did have there were unlike any other teachers that you would have in any other school out here in Abbotsford. And the students that and my peers that I went to school with, they were some of the most uniquest people that you'll ever see. Just like each individual that is amongst us this afternoon. In our Huilmuk way, or in our traditional ways, when we do stuff like this, we do things in a form of ceremony. When you're born, there's a ceremony. And when you get out of your adolescence like you are now, there's a ceremony. And then when you get married, there's a ceremony. And when you become a grandparent, there's a ceremony. And when you leave this earth, there's a ceremony. This is your ceremony of adolescence, or in the westernized world, is graduation. You graduated all your courses. You completed everything that was put in front of you, and you did it with the best intentions that you could. And the parents and the support that you have behind you is phenomenal, because putting anybody through school this day and age it's out, like I was gonna say, it's out of this world. But you did it, and you're here, and we're celebrating you. Because you're gonna go out into the world, and you're gonna be doctors, lawyers, educators, but you're the future of Canada. You're the future of this province. And I'd like to congratulate you for your hard work and your achievements this afternoon. Traditionally, when we welcome people into the area and the territory, we share a song, and I would like to ask everyone to please stand. If you have a hat on, please remove it, but the grads, you get to keep yours on, because this is an honor for you. We're honoring you and your accomplishments this afternoon.
Thank you, Chris, for the traditional welcome and song. I know you just seated, but we'll get you to rise again for Canada's national anthem. So once again, grads, you can keep your caps on. Guests, if you have a hat on, kindly remove that. You may be seated. Welcome, graduating class of 2025, honored guests, families, friends, and loved ones. On behalf of the staff at Bakerview Centre for Learning, we are honored to welcome you to the graduation ceremonies for the class of 2025. My name is Laura Hepner. I am the Vice Principal here at Bakerview and the Master's ceremonies this evening. Before we get started, there are a couple of housekeeping items. Tonight's ceremony is a formal event. As such, we ask that you support us with the following. Please turn off your cell phones or put on silent so that we don't interrupt any of our grads this evening. Please remain seated and silent for the entire ceremony to ensure each graduate is given the honor and respect they deserve. We don't anticipate this going on for longer than about an hour and a half. On behalf of the Fire Marshal, I have been asked to remind guests that the aisles must remain clear. There is also no smoking or vaping inside the facility, and doorways must remain clear for an easy evacuation in the unlikely event of an emergency. If we do need to evacuate, we ask you to all remain calm and make your way outside in a safe and orderly fashion. This event is being live streamed on the school district's YouTube channel. You can also rewatch the event once it is uploaded. In today's ceremony, you will notice that some students are wearing an extra red stole. This stole was a gift from the Indigenous Department and is being worn by graduates in celebration of their Indigenous ancestry. All Indigenous graduates will receive an Indigenous grad gift as they cross the stage today. These have been provided by our school's Indigenous Department. With that, it is my pleasure to officially begin this year's graduation ceremony. We are very excited to be here tonight celebrating these students. Please join me in once again welcoming our graduates with a round of applause. It is my honor to introduce the Distinguished Platform Party. Former and longtime trustee and now MLA Corky Neufeld from the Board of Education, Superintendent of the Abbotsford School District, Sean Nosek, and Bakerview's own principal, Jacqueline Hall. This year marks Bakerview's 16th year of operation, and this is the 16th graduating class. Each student crossing the stage tonight will receive a school leaving certificate. Students will receive their official Dogwood certificates from the Ministry of Education in August, pending the successful completion of final coursework. Today, however, we celebrate your journey from kindergarten to grade 12. Congratulations on this important achievement. With that, please join me in welcoming MLA Corky Neufeld to bring greetings on behalf of the school board.
Well, thank you very much for this opportunity to address the grad class of 2025. Unlike all the other trustees or former trustees, I got to choose which grad to speak at, and so I chose Bakerview. And so that'll be my last address in a formal way for graduation. I want to thank Principal Jacqueline Hall, Vice Principal Laura Hepner, and the incredible staff at Bakerview. Let's give them a round. The students and maybe some in the crowd might not know some of the history. It used to be called ACE, Adult Continuing Ed, and it was in an old building in a part of Abbotsford. And that opened or closed down in 2009, and we needed to find another location, or we chose to find another location. And it's because the students needed a home. The students needed a gym. The students needed a field. The students needed a locker. They needed to feel like it was a school, not just an old building that we just discarded them to. And so that's when Bakerview Centre for Learning was birthed. And I was part of that transformation, and I'm so glad. What makes that place tick is not the board or the decision or the building. It's the people in the building. We have the right people in the right place at Bakerview Centre for Learning. When I went to school, they never had a program like this. And I would have greatly benefited from all the support that you receive at Bakerview Centre for Learning, from the students and the families that you receive from the staff and from the school district. It takes a lot of effort, it takes a lot of time, and it takes a lot of care for each of you as students, for your family supports, from the staff at Bakerview to get each of you to graduation. So I want to read a poem for you from a former president of the United States, and the poem is called In the Arena, and I want to draw a few things out of that for you to take with you. And here's the poem. It's not the critic who counts, not the person who points out how the strong person stumbles, or where the doer of deeds could have done them better. The credit belongs to the person who's actually in the arena, whose face is marred by dust, by sweat, by blood, who strives valiantly, who errs, and who comes short again and again, because there is no effort without error or shortcomings, but who does actually strive to do the deeds, who knows great enthusiasms, the great devotion, who spends themselves in a worthy cause, who at the best knows in the end the triumph of high achievement, or who, at worst, if they fail, at least fails while daring greatly, so that their place shall never be with those cold and timid souls who neither know victory nor defeat. There's a couple of things I want you to take with you as you leave this public school arena. You need to recognize that it takes effort to do anything productive. Your effort and other people's effort. Look around you and you can see the people that helped you get to where you are today. And you're going to need to surround yourself with people who will help you journey through life. Someone once said, effort without direction is motion without progress. Your small, consistent actions over time got you to graduation. And success often begins when others give up. And you probably know students who chose to go a different path, but you didn't. You chose to give effort, and look what that effort got you. Number two, it takes courage even being in the arena. Doing what is right, even when it's not popular or it's difficult, takes courage. In life, you will continue to face difficulties, and it will take more courage. You're resilient in the face of fear. Courage is not the absence of fear, but despite fear being present, you go ahead anyways. That takes courage. And look at this, you overcame. You overcame your fears. Number three, there's great value in action. You have an internal compass that guided you to your goal. And you and the supports around you were intentional about what you did each day towards that outcome. You created actions that are consistent and repeatable to lead you towards your goal. And now you can take those into your future goals. These are lessons you learned here at Bakerview. Your supporters, the staff at Bakerview, modeled this for you. Take this in your journey from here. You will face similar challenges, fears, and obstacles, but you have learned to persevere and overcome. So on behalf of the Board of Education, congratulations. Congratulations to the family, to those who supported you, to the Bakerview staff, and most of all, to the Bakerview grad of 2025. We are all very proud of you. Go create your future. It looks bright. Thank you.
Thank you, MLA Neufeld. Now please welcome to the stage Superintendent Sean Nosek to address our graduating class.
Well, good afternoon, Bakerview. I am honored to be here and to be able to bring greetings on behalf of the school district. And I am fortunate to have had a chance to cross paths with some of our graduates last evening, and I look forward to seeing you on the stage again tonight. Learning isn't always a straight road. Like life, it's filled with twists, challenges, and moments where you dig deep to keep going. Graduates, you have done that. You've taken part in career programs, invested in your mental health, supported each other through Foundry Ambassador work, and shared countless moments. The Christmas dinners, which I've had a great pleasure to participate in, the canoe trips that have made Bakerview more than a school. It really has been a community. Each chocolate bar for course completion wasn't just a treat. It was a small symbol of something bigger. Your persistence, your courage, your growth. You leave here today defined not by your struggles, but by your strength. I know I mentioned something similar last night, but graduates, part of this ceremony, and I appreciate the words of Chris earlier, this is a ceremony. You cross the stage. But of course, this is a symbolic crossing. It is really the crossing of a threshold. And something transformative happens in the middle of that walk. And on the other side of it, you're different. And you won't feel it right away. But when you cross the stage, a new chapter begins for you. I want to take this opportunity, of course, to thank your amazing principal, Jackie Hall, and all the wonderful staff at Bakerview for your hard work and dedication. And another round of applause, please, for all those wonderful people. And families and friends who are here today, we do this work together. This moment is for you as well, and so do savor it. And graduates, as you move forward, may you always remember you are capable of hard things. I have no doubt that a bright future awaits. Congratulations. We are proud of you.
Thank you, Superintendent Nosek. We'll now move to the scholarship and bursary portion of the ceremony. We would like to acknowledge the Abbotsford Community Foundation and the representatives Dave Lamphere and Irene Calapan. Bakerview Centre for Learning is very grateful for the many gifts awarded to our deserving graduates tonight by the ACF. I'd like to call upon our school's counselor, Elise Bartlett, to present our scholarships and bursaries.
All right, good afternoon. Abbotsford Community Foundation's Student Award Program is one of the largest of its kind in the Fraser Valley, making it possible for local high school grads to pursue studies in everything from STEM, fields to trades, the arts, and agriculture, vocational careers, and so much more. Since 1990, ACF has provided over $7 million in scholarships and bursaries to create opportunities in the lives of young people in our community today, tomorrow, and forever. Bakerview Centre for Learning has been a grateful participant in this program to support our grads year after year. Momentarily, we will watch a short video about some of the people who make these awards possible and what these awards have meant to past recipients in their post-secondary journey. Before we play the video, I'd like to ask the following students to come up to the ramp on my left and line up. Donors, if you could please come up and line up to the ramp on my right as well. Katie Bodger, Kayla Kastange, Deja Coghill, Amber McDougall, and Satreet Singh. And video.
Every year, Abbotsford Community Foundation offers one of the largest student award programs in the Fraser Valley. And every award has a story.
So my dad was the inspiration for this award. He passed away a couple of years ago, and in his honor, I wanted to help along a young person that was wanting to go into teaching, which was his lifelong passion.
While she was sick, I asked her if she would like a scholarship created in her memory afterwards, and she said yes.
My wife, I guess, inspired the idea of us starting up an award, honing their skills in construction. I thought, oh, that's pretty cool because I've been doing that for the last decade.
The Jacob Wilson Memorial Award was inspired by Jacob himself.
Each one of these unique stories creates opportunity.
I was getting a little discouraged in high school and doing the program, kind of, debating, do I want to do this? There had been mention of some scholarships and awards that could be won. To be honest, I didn't even know that those were an option.
Being more of a creative mind and going into the arts, having people say, hey, I really think that's cool and I think you have a future in that, that's a really special thing.
Because of these stories, our donors believe in the power of investing in all forms of education.
It was actually really cool seeing all the options that kids can apply for. And of course, me being in the trades industry, it kind of just made sense for us to go down that road.
When Vicky finished high school, her parents told her not to think of university. There was no money. She thought she was too old to become a doctor, and so instead she became a nurse. This was her first university degree. She graduated, she was 43.
There's so much available in every way, shape, and form. There's help available. Money should not be the reason that you're not furthering your education.
Despite the fact that I wasn't necessarily going into sciences or that I wasn't necessarily the highest achieving student, I had good things to offer to my community. People saw that in me.
Winning the scholarship helped motivate me and kept that ball rolling, people they don't even know me, but yet they're wanting me to succeed.
It's absolutely wonderful that these people have decided to come together and give these awards to Abbotsford students who actually need the funding to help them achieve what they need to in order to make their dreams come true.
School was a struggle for Jacob, but going out and shaping his own future is what he wanted to do. And he wanted to ensure that he could do something that he was joyful about.
It's such a cool moment to get to see people recognized for what they're passionate about.
So the wonderful thing about the Community Foundation is that they made the process so easy. It just made it such a seamless process for my family and I.
I think that the Abbotsford Community Foundation is an incredible reflection of what it looks like when a community comes together.
Today, if Jacob were here, he would say, Mom, I think that what you're trying to do is great, but Mom, what others are going to do is going to be greater.
Students, when I call your name, please walk across the stage to the X in the middle of the red carpet. Donors, please meet the award recipient at the X to present their award. Upon exiting the stage to my right, our photographer will take a keepsake photo in the hallway, which both the student and donor will receive courtesy of Vibrant Photography. These photos will be available in the school office for pickup by students at the end of June. The first student is receiving 3 awards. Please stay on the stage until you have received them all. The Abbotsford Apartments Weeb Properties Award goes to Katie Bodger, presented by Dave Lanfear from ACF. Katie is receiving the Elizabeth Ann Liz Luersheimer Memorial Award, presented by Johann Luersheimer. Katie is also receiving the Rotary Club of Abbotsford SUMAS Triumph Over Adversity Award, presented by Kim Hissink. Thank you and congratulations, Katie. This next student is receiving 3 awards. Please stay on the stage until you have received them all. The Beatrice Marchand Memorial Award goes to Kayla Castange, presented by Dave Lanfear from ACF. Kayla is receiving the Fraser Valley Indo-Canadian Business Association FVICBA Award presented by Dave Lanfear from ACF. Kayla is also receiving the Board of Education Award presented by MLA Neufeld. Congratulations, Kayla. The next student is receiving 5 awards. Please stay on stage until you have received them all. The Abbotsford Community Foundation Award goes to Deja Coghill, presented by Dave Lanfear from ACF. Deja is receiving the Judith Ratzlaff Memorial Award, presented by Dave Lanfear from ACF. Deja is receiving the Abbotsford Lions Club Award, presented by Lynn Hutzel. Deja is also receiving the Honda Way Award, presented by Tyler Stewart. And Deja is receiving the Board of Education Award, presented by Superintendent Sean Nozek. Thank you and congratulations, Deja. The next student is receiving 2 awards. Please stay on stage until you have received both. The Board of Education Award goes to Amber McDougall, presented by MLA Corky Neufeld. Amber is also receiving the Elizabeth Ann Liz Luersheimer Memorial Award, presented by Johann Luersheimer. We would like to say a special thank you to all the organizations through Abbotsford Community Foundation that have been so generous in providing our students with financial support to help continue their education. Let's give a round of applause to recognize these ACF award winners. We also have 3 non-ACF awards to present. The first award goes to Satri Singh, who is receiving a District Dogwood Scholarship. This award is presented by Superintendent Sean Nosa. The second award goes to Kayla Castange. Who is receiving the Abbotsford Retired Teachers Award, presented by Doreen Peterson and Dave Sagert. Stay Kayla, stay Kayla, stay Kayla. Okay, and lastly, the next award goes to Kayla Castange, who's receiving the Fraser Valley Realtors Charitable Foundation Award, presented by Superintendent Sean Nosek. Thank you and congratulations, Kayla. Once again, thank you very much to our donors and congratulations to our award winners. Let's give a round of applause to recognize all our award winners this evening.
Thank you, Elise. Before we welcome our student speakers, I would like to invite Bakerview's principal, Jackie Hall, for a special presentation.
Need louder shoes. Today we honor another type of grad. Belinda Brown, our long-standing Bakerview administrative assistant who manages our student information systems, is retiring this year. Belinda, would you please make your way up to the stage? Belinda has been with the Abbotsford School District since 1996. She started as a casual admin assistant, working at a variety of sites, elementary schools, and even working at the District Media Center, where she was put to work splicing film reels and laminating pages for teachers. In 1997, she took the position at Abbotsford Continuing Education, our alternate school, which would eventually morph into Bakerview, where she worked in reception and student records until she took over the student information systems. Belinda works tirelessly to support all students, school-aged and adults. She is responsible for ensuring students get credits for courses they have completed and that those courses show up on your transcripts. She takes her responsibilities seriously, and without her, you would not get a diploma this year. In a school like Bakerview, where the school year end never really ends, whatever you don't finish in June, you pick up in September, means Belinda's job often looks like riding a unicycle, juggling bowling pins that are on fire while you're juggling them in the air. Belinda always greets students warmly. She is patient and answers unique questions and is meticulous with the records to ensure no credits slip through the cracks or former students have access to information they need as an adult. She is always willing to sit down next to students to participate in holiday crafts, and she even delivers lunches to our Reach campus during her own lunch break. She cares deeply, and that is obvious when she always remembers a returning student or recognizes a Bakerview grad who returns to register their own child. Belinda, you are a gift to this school, to our district, to our students, and to our community as a whole. Without you, so many people would not have had an opportunity to graduate. We thank you for doing this hard work and wish you all the best in your retirement.
Thank you, Jackie, and congratulations, Belinda. At this time, I invite Katie Bodger and Deja Coghill to the stage. Our first speaker, Katie, is graduating from our New Beginnings Young Parent Program. And she will be up here shortly.
Hi, my name is Katie. I'm a part of the New Beginnings program here at Bakerview. I live in two worlds. One is fictional, a world of stories, music, and imagination. It is a world that has moved me, challenged me, and shaped me. But my second world is more real and far more powerful. This world is filled with people who are not made of ink or melody, but flesh and bone. Trevor, Bree, and Adora, they keep me steady and strong, and without them I wouldn't stand. Then there's the New Beginnings staff. That's a microphone. Bailey, Lori, Alana, Emmy, and Sarah, my unshakable foundation. Before coming to New Beginnings, I was surrounded by toxicity, unsure how to find my way out, but they never let me believe I couldn't become whoever I dreamed of being. Hi. Yeah, Mama's crying, it's okay. Yeah. They filled the school with joy, with honesty, with soul and grit, a microphone, and without noticing, they slowly but surely saved my life. I am nowhere near where I want to be, but because of them, I am far from the person I was. Through my 3 years there, they guided me with a quiet strength, showing me enough love in those years, enough years to make up for the 15 years of time I had without it. Never failing to encourage me to become who I wanted to be, I don't think they realized that the person I most aspired to be was them. There's a quote that has stayed in my heart throughout all of this: be the change you want to see in the world. It might sound simple, even cliche, but those words shaped me. I didn't grow up with the kind of support I needed or have the kind of safety everyone deserves. So now I'm becoming that person for my son and for others. I want to be the change I needed back then, and I want to help others find the hope in the same way I did. Yes, baby, that makes a noise. To everyone graduating today, I want you to take a second and really look at how far you've come. Our lives are filled up of these small little moments we may not notice are passing us until years down the road. In 5 years, we'll look back on today and these people around us, and we'll wish we could have held on to it just a little bit longer. Going to end with a quote from a microphone. I'm going to end with a quote from The Perks of Being a Wallflower. I know these will all be stories someday, and our pictures will become old photographs. We'll all become, or already are, somebody's mom or dad. But right now, these moments are not stories. This is happening. I can see it. This one moment where you know you're not a sad story. You are alive and you stand up and you see the lights on the buildings and everything that has ever made you wonder. And you're listening to that song and that drive with the people you love most in this world. And in this moment, I swear we are infinite. This moment right here, it's not just a ceremony, it's not just a diploma. It is proof that we are still here and that we made it. That we're becoming something greater than our past, and no matter what comes next, this version of us, this strong, determined, unstoppable version, is real. Congratulations to every one of you. We are not finished growing, but today we celebrate, it's a microphone. Today we celebrate how far we have already come. Thank you.
Bye. Okay. Thank you, Katie. That's so much cuteness right there. Our next student speaker is Deja to address the class of 2025.
Hello, I'm Deja Huddy Spoozy. I am from Sekous First Nation. Let's take a breath. It's happening. We made it to graduation. After a very long time, with the help of Bakerview staff along the treacherous journey, it's our time to make our own paths from here on. Okay, guys, please be ready for some tears. Like, I can't. Anyways. I know some of us didn't think we would make it this far, yet we did. With everything that's going on in our personal lives, Bakerview staff has always been there for us, whether congratulating, cheering, or comforting us. Even with their own lives, it always... Okay, sorry guys. It always seemed like you guys kept us on the top of your lists. Even when we didn't want to come to school, when we would walk through those front doors, someone would be welcoming us, whether it was Darlene making breakfast every morning or Roz making hot chocolate for us, ready for us when we were there. Also, there is Seed, our careers facilitator, always on everyone to push forward in life, making sure we are getting things on our resumes to get good jobs and prepare for post-secondary. Even when we didn't want to hear it, you still went out of your way to check in on all of us. Thank you to those who stood through us. What? Sorry guys, I only practiced like 3 times. Thanks to those who stood with us through it all. First day of school, parent-teacher meetings, and dealing with us throughout all these years, growing up and watching us change and become young adults to start our own lives, going on to bigger, better things. Of course, I want to thank my classmates, making my school experience interesting. I may not have spoken to each of you, but I have memories with almost all of you. At this year's Christmas lunch, Micah negotiated his way into getting everyone's crowns. At last year's Christmas lunch, Some, or Santa, threw candy at our heads. The one-sided beef with the half-day programs after beating our masterpieces worthy of gingerbread houses, going on canoe trips with Christy, the people who cheated their way through the corn mazes, stealing the class phones and taking as many pictures as humanly possible before getting caught. The hangman games that caused a million different fights, and the 2 rounds of Pictionary that had to be cut short due to the worst Humpty Dumpty I have ever seen. Throughout my time at Bakerview, I've grown a lot. I used to be the shy, shutting kid that never did anything without her older sister beside her. However, ever since switching from the half-day program to the pod, I've come out of my shell more than I could have imagined. I grew comfortable with speaking to more people and even managed to make close friends. The one person I can thank for this growth is Kayla. Kayla has been with me through it all and plays a big part in my social improvements. She would even help me through my academics or life problems, and I would help her with hers. Since getting to know more people, I've done a lot more around the school, and it has helped me feel more a part of the community. I'm confident in saying Bakerview is one of my safe spaces. The future is unpredictable, and I'm optimistic for our futures. I know some of us will be attending university or college, some are continuing schools in other forms, some will be working. I know it'll seem scary, maybe even terrifying, as we never know what will happen, but I believe that everyone here can do whatever they put their minds to. I can't wait to see what changes will be made for us all as the months and years go by. The freedom of self-expression and the dreams for our own businesses to succeed. It's all possible, and I can't wait to see how it all turns out. But to wrap this all up, for once and for all, I want to say congratulations. Congratulations to the kids who thought they wouldn't make it past 10th grade when math was kicking their butts. Congratulations to the kids that have been kind-heartedly peer pressured by SEAT to volunteer at least once. Congratulations to the kids who were going through all kinds of hardships with family, friends, and/or partners, and was able to complete the work that made them want to cry. Every person in this room is strong. Whether you believe it or not, you are strong and you are brave. You've made it to the end, and it will only go up from here on. I believe in you. I know I'm not alone in my faith in your success. Be happy you made it this far. Congratulations.
I got a present for you. No, that was like perfect. Thank you, Deja. Our last speech is our principal's address. I now invite our principal, Jackie Hall, back to the podium.
Today we honor our graduates and their hard work K through 12. For each of our grads, this is a celebration of your dedication, determination, perseverance, and hard work. You are the 16th graduating class of Bakerview Centre for Learning, and I know I speak for all staff when I say we are thrilled to see you here crossing the stage tonight. Bakerview's vision statement is we are a positive, respectful, and unique community of learners, and this grad class is a shining example of who we strive to be. You were all positive and contributing members of our school. You were respectful to the school, to the staff, and to one another, and your uniqueness made Bakerview a special place to work and learn. We had a really great year this year, and I would say one of my favorites, and I have never said that at a grad, and you can go back and check the tapes on that. And that was because of you, each of you, and what you contributed to our school community. Being at this ceremony signals the end of your time in high school and the start of your journey into adulthood. This is a hopeful time. It's a time to celebrate what your future holds. It's also a time to reflect on where you've come from and to remember all the steps that made today's ceremony possible. I remember when we first met. Do you remember that first meeting? I remember some mixed emotions. Some of you were happy to have a new school, some maybe less happy, but you were all honest and willing to put in the work to get to grad. In that first meeting, I remember trying to explain what Bakerview is, and that's pretty difficult to do, because our school is a very special place, and how do you explain it? Did I get it right? Half right? A little bit right? Kinda. I remember your first day of school and the look on your face when you accepted your Bakerview welcome hoodie or not, and how you worked through the hard parts of being at a new school. I remember when you were facing the standard high school friend group frenemy drama and being impressed that you engaged with the adults, you asked for advice, you were reflective and honest about your role, and you were mature and committed to finding a safe solution. I remember how you treated our school building and the grounds, and how the district maintenance staff compliment me on how respectful my Bakerview students are. I remember watching you put garbage in the garbage cans, after a few reminders, but that you were willing to do your part to take care of our custodian, Lorna, so she could focus on taking care of our building. I remember celebrating more course completions with chocolate bars, and me once again trying to convince you to let me take your photo for the Instagram, and this year having to explain to all the adults why our photos look like this. I remember the look on your face when you drove the simulator snowplow and didn't hit anything, and I remember the look on everyone's face when you drove it and did hit something. I remember how our October school trip to the Green Acres corn maze had some electricity to it, but how our June school trip to the zoo was pure magic. That was like 2 days ago, it was perfect. I remember seeing your name as we proofed the grad composite and feeling a wave of excitement for you and hope for your future. And as you take your next steps into the world, I also hope you remember your time at Bakerview. I hope you remember how it worked out when you asked for help and accepted it, or when we kind of forced it, but you did accept it and it worked out. I hope you remember how you helped change the community perception of our school by volunteering at Gleaners, with the Foundry, at the zoo, and at the food bank, and being such positive and respectful community members. I hope you remember your last Christmas lunch, where we had those Christmas crackers from Costco with the paper crowns, that Micah got all of them, and that I probably should have checked the prize list ahead of time. I think there were bottle openers in there or something. I hope you remember the excitement you generated when you went to the elementary school to read with your reading buddies. They think you are so cool. I hope you remember all the supportive adults in your life. You were able to come and work with the most flexible and caring staff I know. You also had help at home with parents and caregivers who worked hard to get you to this moment. Tonight, as you leave here in your cap and gown, be sure to thank those special people who supported you in achieving this goal. I hope you remember your time at Bakerview fondly. Graduation is always a time of transition, and ending your time at high school comes with questions and uncertainty, and this can be exciting and scary all at the same time, and that's what life is: transitions, questions, moments of uncertainty, and I have no doubt that you are well prepared to take on the challenges of the future. And you will face all sorts of challenges, some big, some small, and I hope you remember how bright and resilient you are. Be confident in your abilities and skills. Your time at Bakerview has prepared you to make good decisions that will help you grow and achieve your next goals. And if there is only one part of this speech that you remember, I want you to remember that there is a building full of adults at Bakerview who are still cheering you on. Hold your head up high. You are a graduate of Bakerview Centre for Learning, and we are also very proud of you.
Thank you, Jackie. We'll now begin the most important event of the evening, and that is the presentation of the graduating class of 2025. Before we commence calling students to the stage, we have a few reminders for our grads. The first row will come up and line up alphabetically by last name when I give you the cue, so at the end. When your name is called, you'll cross the stage from here. You will walk down the red carpet and shake hands with MLA Neufeld, who hopefully will be back shortly, Superintendent Nosek, and Principal Jacqueline Hall, where she will flip your tassel. Lastly, you'll see me at the very end to receive your diploma folder and rose. You'll continue off the stage to receive your photograph with vibrant photos. These photos are available for pickup at the end of June in the school's office. This is your moment, so please don't rush and remember to smile. I kindly ask that the audience to stay seated so we don't block anyone's view. I now ask Sarah Beckett and Christy Gertzen, two of our teachers from Bakerview, up to the stage, who will be presenting the graduating class of 2025. We may have to stall. I don't know what's working. I think he's getting pictures. Oh, did he? Was it like an emergency or something? Oh, God. Okay. I also asked the first row to be escorted by Lori to come to the stage now. Okay.
All right.
So who did he tell? Did he told you that?
Did he tell you that? Yeah. I don't. Okay. Good.
Keegan Baxter.
Angel Beaverbone.
Alyssa Bellinger.
Noah Betker.
Cohen Block.
Katie Bodger. And company. What's that?
Did you do that?
I don't have it on there.
Brooke Braun. Brooke has received Bakerview's Academic High Standing Award.
Tristan Calhoun.
Kayla Castengay. Kayla has received Bakerview's Consistent Effort Award.
Deja Coghill. Deja has received Bakerview Citizenship Award.
Asia Cook.
Noah Crockett.
Tegan Daniel.
Sierra Deal.
Robbie Dodd Delaze.
I love you, Mom.
Robbie has received Bakerview's Outstanding Improvement Award.
Sierra Donahue. Sierra has received Bakerview's Outstanding Improvement Award.
Tanisha Francis Ward. Tanisha has received Bakerview's Consistent Effort Award.
Lexi Freeman.
Dayton Funk. Dayton has received Bakerview's Consistent Effort Award.
Emily Gagne. Emily has received Bakerview's High Academic Standing Award.
Parker Jedi.
Madison Gilbo.
Chelsea Hansen.
Emily Harrison. Emily has received Bakerview's Academic High Standing Award.
Hunter Hill.
Stefan Hogness.
Mason Johnstone.
Mandeep Kaur.
Amber Kenny.
Donovan Kesserich. Darian Coolin.
Brooklyn Langfield. Brooklyn has received Bakerview's Academic High Standing Award.
Emily Larrabee Shamil. Emily has received Bakerview's Outstanding Improvement Award.
Mason Larson Lewis.
Ashton Lavoie. Axel Marshall.
Ariel Matlock. Ariel has received Bakerview's Academic High Standing Award.
Amber Lynn McDougall. Is Amber with us? There she is. All good, Amber.
Madison McKee.
Tyler McKimmon.
Kiana McNeil.
Next, me.
Christina Matikos. Christina has received Bakerview's Academic High Standing Award.
Jordan Monkman. Jordan has received Bakerview's Outstanding Improvement Award.
Carter Moran.
Lavena Morency. Lavena's received Bakerview's Consistent Effort Award.
Izzy Morgan. Izzy has received Bakerview's Outstanding Improvement Award. Sawyer Pruce. Sawyer has received Bakerview's Citizenship Award.
Hudson Ratzlaff. Spencer Richter.
Micah Sepulveda. Micah has received Bakerview's Academic High Standing Award.
Talon Silver.
Satreet Singh. Satreet has received Bakerview's Consistent Effort Award and the Citizenship Award.
Karma Skinner.
Adam Somerville.
Michael Somerville.
Jasmine Stetter. Jasmine has received Bakerview's Outstanding Improvement Award.
Crystal Stewart.
Leyland Swennen. Leyland had received Bakerview's Consistent Effort Award.
Emma Toplass. Emma has received Bakerview's Outstanding Improvement Award.
Cassie Trainer. Cassie has received Bakerview's Citizenship Award.
Matthew Ulmer.
Nevaeh Walker.
Nicholas Wardrobe.
Jordan Wicks Bonin.
And last, but definitely not least, Zach Workman. Congratulations once again, everyone.
All right, we're almost done here. Friends, families, and guests, we kindly ask that you remain seated as we wait for all our graduates to return to their seats after finishing their photos. I will let you know when it's time to have your cameras ready for that all-important cap toss moment. At this time, I would like to take a moment to acknowledge the many people who helped make tonight possible. An evening like this doesn't come together without the support and efforts of our entire community. A heartfelt thank you to the Abbotsford School District and the Board of Education for their continued support of our school, our students, and our programs. We are especially grateful to MLA Corky Newfield and Superintendent Sean Nosek for joining us tonight. We also want to acknowledge the Abbotsford Community Foundation for the continued and generous support. As you can imagine, an event like this takes a village. We are so appreciative of our incredible staff whose dedication and support of our students throughout their time at Bakerview has been invaluable. Thank you for volunteering your time and energy to help bring this day to life. And of course, a special thank you to Roz for for spearheading all of this and telling me exactly what I'm supposed to do. So thank you. To all families, caregivers, and loved ones here tonight, thank you for standing by your graduate every step of the way. Your encouragement and belief in them has made a lasting difference. And finally, to our graduates, thank you for the respect and maturity you've shown throughout your time at Bakerview and during this ceremony tonight. We are so proud of you. Once again, congratulations. So we will just wait for our grads to return, and I will let you know when to have those cameras ready. We appreciate your patience just a little bit longer. Ready? Okay, I think we are ready. All right. So let's get those cameras ready. Are they out? Are we ready? All right. I now declare the Bakerview class of 2025 graduated. Okay. So sit tight. We will now move to our recessional. We ask the audience to remain seated out of respect for the grads who will be parading in their gowns for the last time. Grads will follow the platform party up the aisle to the addition. We invite all grads and guests to join us in the addition for light refreshments. Thank you, congratulations, and have a great night. So please remain in your seats so the grads can exit the stage.
So bring your good times and your laughter too. We gon' celebrate your party with you. Come on now. Celebration. Let's all celebrate and have a good time. Celebration. We gon' celebrate and have a good time. It's time to come together. It's up to you. What's your pleasure? Everyone around the world, come on! It's a celebration. Celebrate good times, come on! It's a celebration.